Hey, 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 it's time for another episode. So I know you guys seen what happened last night. Woo, Monday night basketball. It was on and popping. I'm going to talk about everything else, and then I'm going to get to the meat and the potatoes of really, really, really good best basketball. We have a special guest coming on, so don't you dare miss out on that. So, Monday night, there was a game against the Mavericks and the Magic. The game started off, mm, you know, like first quarters do. You filling somebody out. You trying to see what's good, what's good, what's going on. They tried to hold your boy, but Luka wasn't having it. Luka said, "You know what? I am this team, and I'm gonna show you what I'm about." So Luka went ahead and kicked up on every level. He was rebounding, he was assisting, he was stealing the ball. I think he might even got a block. No, he did not, but he should have. Tyrese, I mean not Tyrese. It just wants to come out of me for sure. It just wants me to talk about that game so bad. My mind. So, Kyrie Irving, 21, 6, and 10, 3 steals. And then we had Grant Williams, 13 and 2. He had a block. The role players did they thing. I'm not gonna say it enough. Role players, Tim Hardaway Jr., 21 and 6. Role players, they just they're just needed in this game of football basketball. You can't just win a championship without having role players. These star players want to bunch up and get a bunch on a team, but it's the role players that have to relieve them, and they got to be on. Wipe them down because they on. Yeah, they on. You're not on yet. Hold on. You gotta wait your turn now. One of the guards in here make you a sandwich or something. So that game was good. It was up and down for a little while, and then Dallas just said it's time to go. Now this Pacers Spurs game surprised me because I thought it was going to be way more competitive, but it wasn't. I think Indiana was upset about that. Well, let me take it back. Tyrese Halliburton was just mad that he couldn't win that last game, so he came out firing. And when I say firing, I mean on all cylinders. He said, "Take this, take that, and take this." Let's see, Tyrese Halliburton had 23, 2, and 8, 1, and 1. He blocked somebody's stuff. I didn't catch that. Obi Toppin, he was shooting threes. He was doing whatever Indiana needed him to do. He was going to do it. Let's go. He didn't make too many of them, but he was shooting. Then you had Miles Turner, 15 and 11, 2 and 1 block. You had your boy, what's that young man's name? Well, I want to call him Benjamin. It ain't Benjamin. It's Benedict or something like that, right? 10, 3, 2, and 1. Role players, again. You had Neesmith, 15, 2, 2, and 2. He had 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 15 points. Buddy Hield, 19, 2, 2, and 1. I mean, these role players, every single player on any team gets some PT. They won by 1,000, so they should have got some PT. They should have. Wembanyama, what you do, Wembanyama? What did you do exactly? Not enough, clearly. He had 13, 10, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Everybody else, mediocre. The bench did a little bit better than anything. Shout out to Charles Bassey. He had 10, 3, 1, and 3 steals. He's an old Sixer, so I got a shout out to him. That game it was over before it started. There was no stopping any of them players. They all were just tossing them up there like, take it, go get it. Rebounding, swatting that stuff, jumbling the ball everywhere. It was there. Then we go to the Warriors. The Warriors, Detroit. The Warriors just lost a tough game, so I knew they were going to beat the brakes off of the next team. So happened to be the Detroit Pistons. Now, before the season started, yeah, I did say look out for Detroit. It's only, been 5 games, 6 games? They're going to come out and do what they need to do. Don't sleep on them just yet. Stephen Curry, 34, 2 and 4. Let's see, he shot 7 of 17 from 3. Whoa. Chris Paul, Gary Payton, 6'6", 2. Dario Saric, 12, 6, 1 and 1. We have Chris Paul with 17, 5 and 6. Kuminga, 10, 1, 1 block. That was about it for them. Detroit basketball. My phone just keeps going off like I am doing a podcast right now. So, Assure got 16, 7, 2, and 4 steals. That guy, I love his defense. He is very active on the defensive end. He doesn't he's not dribbling a lot to try to get a shot. He's trying to help the team win, as well as everybody on this team, I'm sure. Isaiah Stewart, 17, 11, 4 assists, 1 block. Cade, 21, 4, 5, and 2 steals. Killian, 21, 4, 7, and 1 and 1. Let's see what their role players did. I don't even know how to say his name. Oh, I need some glass. 15, 3. But that was just about all they played. I mean, nobody else got any PT except for 4 people. Monte Williams, if he don't do something quick, he is going to get dusted off. This might not be the team for him. I know my homeboy was rooting to get Monty Williams, like way before Phoenix even let him go. He was like, I would love to have Monty Williams in my squad. I know it's not gonna happen because Phoenix gonna retain him. This was maybe mid-season, so things shaped up and shipped up, and next thing you know, he on the Detroit Pistons. But they're not doing as good as I thought they would. But give them some time. It's only game 6. Give it some time. Okay, so Golden State Warriors. I mean, what can you do? What can you say about them? What could you say about their gameplay other than they got Steph? If you look at Steph, it's all about Steph. Draymond Green has 6 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Wiggins, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Clay, 17, 1 and 3. I mean, it's all Clay. All Steph. And, it's their franchise player. Speaking of franchise player, man. My brain wants to talk about that game so bad. But we're going to save that for last, right? Because you got to finish your sandwich and your Cheetos. Yeah, Cheetos. Okay, so the Knicks upset the Clippers. That was James Harden's debut. He didn't really do anything. Echo, stop. Excuse my interruption. I am a person, people. I have reminders. So, James Harden, I don't even think he shot the ball in the first quarter. He just was I don't know. He looked just kind of awkward. It was a weird feeling. And they lost. I ain't even going to go through the stats. Miami Heat and the Lakers, that was a great game. Fantastic action. LeBron at the end passed the ball, like maybe a foot away from the rim. He reminded me of Ben Simmons, but he didn't have a clear open shot like Ben did. And I know LeBron's trying to, you know, trust other players, but bro, you gotta take that shot. You either gotta get fouled and get to the line, or you gotta get to the hoop. I don't know what was up with that. The Nets and the Bucks, I missed that game. The Bucks kicked that butt by 4. I bet you it was a good game though. They all, of course, the media's all like, the Milwaukee Bucks got that big three going, Milton and Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, they're doing good. No, they're okay. I mean, they're okay. When they make a win, they're like all up on their strap. Like they're just the best team on the planet. And they what? They probably what's their? They're 4-2. They're okay. They're all right. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You know, they're taking care of their Eastern Conference rivals. Okay. The Thunder and the Hawks. I predicted the Hawks to win this game, but the Thunder, Shea Gilchrist Alexander, proved me wrong. They went out there and showed themselves what they really is. He had 38, 6, and 1. Um, Most of their starting lineup had double-digit scoring, and they got some contributions from what five of their bench players. So that was a good W for them. Very good W. Trae Young had 22 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, and steals. Murray had 29, 4, 6, and 1. And they only played 3 of their bench guys. Everybody else did not play. Wow, that's a lot of players to not play. Did y'all check the coach off? Like, what is going on? Like, I thought Atlanta was bruising for a bruise. Nope. Celtics and Timberwolves. Now, this game I caught. And, oh, it was good. And Anthony Edwards, that boy's a superstar. If he's not on the All-Star team this year, then it's rigged. For real. It's seriously rigged because he was going crazy. 38 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Cat got 7 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, but he was fouled out of the game. McDaniels had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Gobert, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block, of course. Conley, he hit a big, huge 3. Huge 3. They went into overtime. Oh my gosh, it was a fantastic game. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Their bench, Reed with an I. He had 14, 4, 2, and 2, and 2. 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, or 2 assists, 4 rebounds. They also got some contribution from Alexander Walker, 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. They only played 5 of their players for the bench too. So yeah, that was some good stuff going on right there. Next game, the Rockets and the Kings. The Rockets, they said, we tired of getting beat up on. We're gonna do something this year, and they doing it. I'm not even gonna go through their entire stats. I know they're sick and tired of people saying that they need this, they need that, and they just showing up and doing it on their own. They didn't get a lot of major play from one player in particular. It was a collective group of players getting 9 points, 13 points, 17 points, 23 points, 11 points. Their bench, they played dang near the whole bench. Yep, they did. Played their entire bench. Sacramento. Now, they rely heavily on certain players on their team. In my opinion, I think it's like, you're going to be scoring, so score. You're going to be rebounding, so you rebound. instead of them just collectively going ham. But with Fox not down there, with Fox not on their roster, it's going to be hard for them to maintain a tempo. So I do believe they are going to be struggling until his return. He is the catalyst for that team. So the Bulls and the Jazz. The Bulls kicked their butt by almost 20. They tired of losing. They trying to do something. Put those teams out that you know you can put out. You feel your matchup is cool, you can get with them, get with them. Marketing had 29. Collins had 14. Kessler had 15 and 15. Did he have any blocks? And he had 4 blocks. I like that guy. Clarkson, 7, 1, and 6. Whoa. Was he in foul trouble? Hold up. No? Just wasn't his night. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, you just get this block, a shooting block, whatever. Sexton had 14, 3, and 2. Link had 13, 7, and 8. They rely heavily on marketing. Like, he has to be scoring, which he does. He really does. Sexton's got to be scoring. I don't think they have a good identity on their squad, but they should get something going. They're on their way to getting tired of losing too. They're 2 and 6. So the Nuggets and the Pelicans. The defending champions are 7 and 1. They basically destroyed their rival. They said, you know what? We're not gonna take this no more. Everybody talking about we ain't gonna defend our championship. We gonna show up and show out. And they did. They did. They went out there. Joker, Floker. He had 35, 14, and 12 assists with a steal and a block. Everybody else went with suit. 22 from Porter. Gordon had 15 and 12 and 6 and a block. Caldwell Pope, 15, 1, 7, and a steal. Reggie Jackson, 7, 1, and 4 assists in the game. I guess my guy didn't play. Okay, yeah, he did play, but he's not on here for what reason? I don't know. I don't see my guy on this whole thing. Jamal, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out about that. But Strangter, whatever his name is, he had 21, 2, and 1. He was on the bench, showed up, showed out, saw an opportunity, got in. New Orleans, Zaire had 20, 10, and 9. 1 assist from a triple-double with 2 steals. Ingram was back, 22, 2, 5. They basically carried the bulk for this team. Hawkins had 31, 7, 3, and 1. Jeez Louise, in almost 38 minutes in the game, he played the most out of everybody. I gotta check him out. He's a point guard too. I'm gonna have to go check him out. Yeah. So, what we all been waiting for, what we all been ready to see and hear, was the Philadelphia game against the Suns. Or not the Suns, I'm sorry. The Washington Wizards. Yeah, the Washington Wizards stink. But it's not what they did, it's how they did it. And oh my gosh. It was so, I don't know. It's, to me, I am a Sixers fan, so I'm a little biased, but that game was so fantastic. It just ebbed and flowed so good. Like, they kept running the same play over and over. Philly did. Over and over. 2-man game with Joel and Tyrese Maxey. And it was just so warming to me. I'm not even going to tell y'all the stats. I'm just going to tell you about the game. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I feel like this game was just a way of showing people, look, we know how to take out teams. We know what to do to take out teams. They might have thought they had a little, smelling themselves a little bit in the first quarter, but it wasn't going to go down like that. The way Tobias Harris is playing is phenomenal. The way that Kelly Oubre is on defense is phenomenal. Now we got Nick Batum banging threes. He was 3 for 3 to even start the game. Like, he was killing it. And then in the third quarter, Joel Embiid didn't miss a shot. 10 for 10, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. He was a man possessed. And I, for one, was there for it. It was amazing. And that's our special guest today, Troy. Come on in here.
Hey there, everybody. I just want to say that you still don't have no Miracle Whip.
I don't eat Miracle Whip, so I'm not gonna buy Miracle Whip. You're gonna have to bring it yourself. But this isn't a mukbang. This is a podcast.
Oh yeah. I just want to say that I'm just doing hard work on the court. I'm not trying to look for any personal accolade. I want my team to be successful. I want to be able to get me a ring, get that trophy.
So, how did you feel about the way the defense responded to you and Tyrese Maxey over and over again? I think you guys had played like 3, maybe 4 times in a row.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing for me. I'm too dominant. I'm too dominant. I will posterize anybody to come in there. And Tyrese, he's doing fantastic. He's a superstar. I tell you that. He's a superstar.
He is. He's like an up and coming star. I mean, he's been a star, but man, that star is rising to the top for sure. If he doesn't become an all-star this year, I don't know what is going on. He deserves it for sure. Do you think that the contributions from Rocco and Nick Batum and Morris Sr., do you think these guys are, and also Martin Jr., do you think that they're going to be good role players to be able to give your team an extra jump when you got to sit down or when you got to, take a break or whatever?
Yeah. I think that they're going to be good. They're also good on their own time, 'cause I'm the most dominant player on the court. I'm dominant. And when I'm sitting on the bench, I'm posting my dominance.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You're a dominant player.
I am a dominant player.
I get it. Totally get it. So what about this Nick Nurse? Like, is he telling you guys to just run free and just play, have fun? Or is he actually, setting plays?
He definitely is setting plays, plays that I like more towards the basket, got me going to the rim. I'm booming on folks. Booming on them dudes. I'm getting fined for my celebrations, but hey, I feel what I feel, and I gotta do what I do.
Correct. I for one, your celebrations crack me up. I'm a huge fan, and I don't want you to have to keep getting fined and all, but I mean, maybe there's something you could do, like a jab hook shot. You know what I'm saying? Something that ain't gonna get you $30,000 in the hole.
Yeah, they trying to go for my pockets, and I don't want that. I got mouths to feed. They can't be going for my pockets, so we'll see. Maybe I'll think of something.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I like the celebration you did when you skipping and boom, pow. It was funny. But keep it up. Keep up the dominance. Keep up the wins. You got 5 in a row. I think you guys are gonna do great. The Boston game tomorrow, how do you think that's gonna go?
It's gonna be good, and I'm not gonna make no predictions, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna be the dominant player on the court, whether I'm at home or away, whether it's in a tournament or a regular season. I'm gonna dominate.
Yes, you are. Troel, you are a dominant player. Thank you so much for joining this podcast. with me, and I look for many times to be talking to you, talking with you, talking at you, just talking.
Yeah, I like to talk. I just work hard at being dominant.
Yeah, and continue to do so. Tell all the guys that said what's up.
I do that. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make Tyrese a sandwich.
Yeah, you do that. Make sure you don't put no mayonnaise on there. Give him some mustard. He got that little mustard. Little finger roll. I be seeing you, Tyrese. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me tonight. Have a good one. Enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy tomorrow at Boston. Or no, it's in Philly. It definitely is in Philly. So enjoy that Boston game. Let's see who plays tonight. Tonight there are no games. Tonight it's a day off for the NBA. Hey, Troel, you know it's a day off from the NBA today?
I don't got no days off.
What do you mean?
There's no days off.
Oh, no days off. Okay, I got you. But you're still dominant though when you have days off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm dominant. Yeah.
All right. Y'all heard it here. He's dominant. For sure. Have a good night, everybody.